Well, the case of a man accused of shooting a CHP officer along the 8 takes an unusual turn.
Yuhao was arraigned in a downtown courtroom just hours ago. CBS 8's Kelly Hessedall was there and joins us live with the twists in this case. Kelly.
That's right. A lot of big developments today. Now, first, the defendant entered a plea, and it was a bit unusual. Take a listen.
We have advised our client on his constitutional rights and waive the formal reading of the rights. And we would like to enter dual plea of not guilty and not guilty by reason of insanity.
So 25-year-old Yuhao entered a dual plea of not guilty and not guilty by reason of insanity, which is something that doesn't happen often. And it's also something that's typically very challenging for the defense to prove. Now, his attorney told me his plea is related to the prescription medication he's on, but she wouldn't elaborate on what kind it is or if he's been diagnosed with a mental illness. Du is accused of attempted murder in the shooting of CHP officer Anthony Pacheco along the 8 freeway. His attorney says since his hearing last week, they've been going through some of the discovery and learning a lot more. Now, one of the big factors in this case is that cell phone video that's been circulating. Du's attorney says she still has not seen any video of the actual incident itself, and she's not even sure if it exists. So far, she says the only body camera footage she's seen has been after the shooting. Meanwhile, Du's mother, a medical doctor, traveled from China to support him at court today, and through his attorney, she told us this.
What happened must be extremely traumatizing, not just for the officer who got hurt on the line of duty, but also to his family.
这名警官的妻子怀着一个孩子，亲眼目睹丈夫受伤。
It must be heartbreaking for the officer's wife who's carrying his child under her heart to go through this.
And she went on to say that she and her husband wish that officer a speedy recovery. She says that her son has always been hardworking, responsible, that he always had big dreams, and that she says her family supported him coming to San Diego and studying physics. She says she will remain in San Diego for the next 3 months. Her son, meanwhile, remains in jail without bond. Heather and Carlo.
Kelly, the double plea here was interesting. Talk a little bit more about that.
So the double plea basically says 2 things. 1, I'm not guilty, and 2, even if I am guilty of committing these crimes, I was insane when I did it. So it's a very hard thing for the defense to prove. It's pretty rare for it to happen. And hypothetically speaking, much further down the road, should he be found not guilty by reason of insanity, he would likely be committed to a psychiatric hospital. But we are very early in this case. Right now, doctors are going to evaluate him, and then they'll go from there. His next court date is scheduled for July.